lovelies. This is 5-Minute Manifesting, and I'm your host, Lovey Brown. Thank you so much for joining me today and listening to the podcast. I'm thrilled that you're here. So today, I want to quickly go over something about meditation, or what Neville Goddard called the state akin to sleep. Now, this is just my opinion. There are lots of different manifesting teachers out there that teach different things. But in my opinion, meditation and the state akin to sleep are the same thing. Or at least in the way that I practice both of those things. Right? That's the way that I feel when I do both of them. So let's just quickly talk a little bit about what it is. So Neville Goddard said that a good way to use your imagination and to really sort of close off yourself from the world, right? Because you want the tones of reality. Remember, he says you want the tones of reality in your visualization. And one way to do that is to shut your senses off from the rest of the world, right? It's easier to me, at least, to tune into my imagination if my senses are shut and my eyes are closed. You know, I'm not listening to anything else. Maybe just some binaural beats or background white noise, something like that. Or I don't have to, the air conditioner. Abraham Hicks a lot of times says that, Esther says that she listens to the air conditioner because there's no meaning associated with the way the air conditioner sounds. But whatever you want, shutting your senses off. And then really going in and focusing on what you want. Now, I do want to say this. You do not have to meditate or go in to the state akin to sleep to do your focusing. But it is one method where I've found that focusing really, really works for me. And it's a method that Neville Goddard talked about. So he said that the state akin to sleep is after, he compared it to like the drowsy feeling that you get after you've eaten a large meal. And he said to get into this state, to choose to get into it, and you can do it any time of day. Now, Neville Goddard also said that a really good time to focus into your imagination is right before you go to sleep. And that's because while you're going to sleep, your subconscious mind can work on the manifestation, can start drawing those cooperative components to you while you're sleeping. So, and meditation is just the same thing. It's just getting your body, to me, now there's lots of different types of meditation. There's lots of different ways to meditate. So what I'm talking about for manifesting is specifically focusing. You can call it, some people call it visualizing. Neville Goddard called it going into your imaginal scene, using your imagination. Or you don't even have to do that. Like there's also a way to manifest where you just meditate and you let loose your resistance, is what Abraham Hicks says. So what I call meditating or the state akin to sleep, either one, like I said, I use them interchangeably. I think they're the same thing, although I do know that there are other types of meditation, and that's not what I'm talking about. So, and you get your body relaxed, and you make visualizing, you make focusing on what you want something that's really fun for you, something that's really delightful for you, something that's really amazing for you. So I was thinking about this about a time that I got into a relationship with a person, and this person, and I did not expect to end up dating this person. What happened was I just had a little crush. So I had a little crush and I had some fun in my imagination. Just some fun. Just wouldn't that be neat? Wouldn't it be neat if we got together? And I had zero expectation that I would get together with this person. Anyway, funny enough, we started dating just a few months later after I was doing these fun exercises. Now, I was doing those imaginal scenes, as they were, just for fun. I wasn't even trying to manifest a relationship with that person. So, let's get on to what you should do if you're using meditation or the state akin to sleep to manifest your specific person. Let's just think about it for a second. So what you want to do is you want to create, so you want to relax, you want to take deep breaths is one way to do it. Another way to do it is by focusing on different parts of your body and having them relax. Whatever helps you relax the most. There are different ways to do it, and I do a bunch of different things. So like I'm not stuck on one way, but deep breathing is a really good way to do it. So if you don't have a method that you prefer, deep breathing works fine. And then you get into a relaxed state. You shut your senses off from the rest of the world like we talked about. And then you focus in a fun way, in a lighthearted way, just for the fun of it, about something really fun with your specific person. And you choose something that suggests that you've connected with, that a scene where you have what you want. So like if you want to be married to your specific person, you could imagine, looking at your wedding ring. This is another thing. You don't even have to have your specific person. I think, and I've said this in some other episodes, you don't have to have your specific person in the visualization. If having the specific person in your visualization brings up too many bad memories or brings up something painful in you, that's okay. Like, you don't have to get rid of that. I mean, you will eventually when you manifest your specific person. But if it does that, you can choose a scene where it's just you alone and you're looking at your wedding ring, and then you think to yourself, gosh, I'm so happy to be married to my specific person. Or you could also imagine having a conversation with a trusted friend or family member about your specific person and your marriage that's really positive and light and fun, but a conversation that you would probably have with that person. So I hope this makes sense. If you need any help, please reach out to me at loveybrownmanifest@gmail.com. Thank you so much for listening today. I hope that you're going to manifest exactly what you want.